Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 15, Week 9, Day 7. So today, we are going to be, finishing up every single weekly event. Of course, we have ourselves the Faction Assault for City of Thieves. Our Pretty Bad Faction still has its standard loot, and yeah, we're going to keep going until we get that. Should only have to go another floor or two, so we're pretty much already there. So that will probably just one more round and we're good to go. Aside from that, of course, still need to go finish out that Underspire, one of our worst Underspires we have ever had, but we're currently on track to finish it within about 50 more gems, which we need to go redo the math, but I believe that brings us to 1,315 total, or sorry, 1,350 total gems, which is way more than we would normally want to spend, but honestly, still worth it for double gold. So we'll be finishing that out, and aside from that, hey, Trippy's ready. And aside from that, yeah, I guess maybe grind that EXP booster. Because there's not too many things to finish out. Literally one battle there. Faction will take like, what, 15-20 minutes. And I believe that's everything then. Let's see. Yeah, and then the standard dailies. Anyways, before we get into all that, we got to go over all the weekly spoilers, which I actually don't have open yet here. Let's see. Ray of Hope. That was last week's event. Where's this week's event? So, oh yeah. There's actually a really good troop coming out next week. I almost forgot about that. So, is this the guy? Yeah, this is the guy. So, Sir Aluin. This guy is Blue Infinite Loop. Of course, we've had this for every color except for yellow? I want to say yellow, right? That's the only one we're missing. Brown, Chalcedony. Purple, the elf thingy. Green, Todd. Red, the one we just had. The dragon. Blue is this guy. Yeah, I think yellow's the only one we're missing then, unless I'm forgetting one. But yeah, I believe the only color we're missing now is yellow for the Infinite Loop journey troops. So, of course, we have a journey event going on next week. And with that, we're getting a journey troop. And a lot of the journey troops that have been currently are the Infinite Loop ones. Ends up doing some damage to an enemy, then creates a bunch of blue gems, boosted by how many knight allies there are on a team. And then summons a crystal dragon egg for some reason, which is not a knight. Nor useful. I would say out of the 6, though we don't know what the 6th one's going to be. But out of the 6 Infinite Loop based on types, I think this will be the most useless one. Mostly because knights are, you know, specifically blue knights. Not the greatest of typing, not the worst, but definitely compared to what we've had for the other categories, not particularly good. And aside from that, yeah, as a secondary effect just isn't anything. Crystal Dragon Egg doesn't even count as a knight, so it's basically blocking you from even being able to summon knights. Like, you literally casting this will block you from summoning knights, which is just so clunky and so weird why he would do that. Like, it'd make a lot of sense if he summoned a knight, but he very much does not, so I'm not sure what the whole ordeal with that is supposed to be, because he literally counters himself in a sense. As far as the egg that he summons, this will also be the Glory Troop available next week, or the Crystal Eggs. It gets to either choose one or the following. It either gets to create 7 blue dragon gems, which are those ones that explode downwards or destroy downwards, and then summons a random dragon, or it'll create 7 green dragon gems and then summon a random dragon. So summon a random dragon regardless, and ends up doing a random number of, or not random number, but 7 either blue or green dragon gems. You get to choose which one of the two. Neither of those colors feed back into itself, and generally you'd probably want to do it into blue, given the kind of teams it'd be used in, particularly, you know, feeding back into that knight. Overall, it's not the worst thing out there, and I guess somewhat synergized into the knight. It's really weird that the knight doesn't summon a knight and it summons these eggs instead. But overall, the troop itself isn't that bad. Doesn't have a summon on death like the other egg does, but it does have the very useful 30% score reduction, so at least it has that going for it. So it is actually a little bit bulkier than the other egg, oddly enough. With the new event, we're also getting a new weapon. Unfortunately, new weapon doesn't really do anything. Deals some damage to an enemy boosted by blue allies and knight allies, and we actually don't know what the boost ratio is. So if we go check that on, one second. We check that over in the weapons. It has a 3 times boost ratio, so yeah, nowhere's near enough to make it even remotely viable. Which we don't need that one. Where are we? This one right over here. See, what does that bring it up to? Yeah, basically 0 damage. He gets 3 extra for every blue ally and 3 extra for every knight, meaning if your entire team was blue knights, you would end up getting, what, 12, 24? You would get 24 additional damage, which is absolutely nothing. Not even going to be enough to one-shot in most situations. Might not even be enough to two-shot in most situations, at least later in the game. And of course, we're getting this like trial rework, because they've been doing pretty much every single time. And honestly, I've been actually liking these little trial thingies. As long as we don't get like the super horrible ones like we've been getting some weeks, they're actually fine. Aside from that, we can go check the calendar and see all the other things that we have going on throughout the week. Oh yeah, did they ever post a new calendar yet? Because we're right at the end of September. I didn't even think about that. Wait, have they? Have we gotten the... No, we haven't gotten a new calendar yet. Oh, they need to go post that soon. Oh, maybe they'll do it sometime midway this week. Unless they did it on the forum and it's not on their website thingy at the moment. Because I'm not seeing a calendar. Also, they need a new section just for the calendar. Yeah, they haven't posted the calendar for October yet. They're slacking. Yeah, October is later this week, and they haven't posted it. Weird. Yeah, we can see this calendar over here. We don't know. Oh, yeah, we actually do know what this is. It's so faded. I can't really see it from this far away, but it's Vault Event weekend. Almost forgot about that. Yeah, we have Vault Weekend this weekend, 29th, 30th, and the 1st of October. Good old Vault Event. But, yeah, we already saw this. Silver Glade. Oh, yeah, that's something else that's pretty relevant. This Tuesday, Silver Necropolis. Not only is this a magic-based kingdom again, so the 3rd one this month, but we're also getting Silver Necropolis. Silver Necropolis gives you life and death. And life and death is pretty much the best faction weapon in the entire game that you can get. You can only get it basically once or twice a year, and this Tuesday, the 26th, is that 1 or 2 times a year that you can get it. So definitely make sure to do so if you don't already have it, as you might have to wait until like summer of next year at the earliest to be able to get it again. So definitely make sure to get it. Only available on Tuesday. So make sure to get it. You can either get it through the faction event or by crafting a soul forge. Though generally just throwing the gems for the Tuesday faction event is the best way to get it. Then we're getting a little Silverglade pet, doesn't really do anything. Not Archmages. Yeah, Archmages. Pretty good hero class. +3 purple, 50% mana start. And of course, as we mentioned, Vault Event next weekend, which is by far the most relevant thing happening next week. The other thing that's happening next week, and I never covered a video for him, I'm not even sure if I will. This guy is so useless. But normal pass people, you'll be able to go get the new Mythic. He is so bad. He's a lot of fun, but he is so bad. The Dread Captain Grimm. Maybe we'll cover a little video on him. I have no clue. He is abysmal. Like D-tier Mythic. He's a really fun D-tier Mythic, though. But, yeah, I don't see any context where we'll ever use him. Even a pure map team, like a map boost ratio team, I feel like I would want to use the second Little Johnny over using this guy. Or, like, any other composition, like, centered more around Little Johnny. As he gains almost no benefit. Especially if you compare it to like the default damage you get from any Gem Dragon, especially Diamantina, but even just a standard Gem Dragon or even Queen of Tanya. His base damage is just so low with no follow-up. And of course his special effect does basically nothing, though it does bottleneck the board very funnily. Yeah, he's about as good as Vol and Validus. No, I would say he's slightly better than Vol and Validus. Not by much, though. Because Vol and Validus is definitely F tier. That's at least a D tier. Maybe like a C minus. It's pretty bad, though. But tomorrow's the last week to go finish out the pass, so if you did buy into it, definitely make sure to do so. Even if you didn't, you get an extra 2 magic if you finish it. As far as all the total stats, we actually have them all right now. If you do all the tasks, regardless if you bought the pass or not, you will have for next week 10 life, 9 attack, 10 armor, and 6 magic. With the 6 magic in particular being good for, you know, just doing whatever. Actually, that'll be pretty good for the Vault event this weekend, since it might help speed up some specific teams as well. Having that extra magic, having that little bit of extra armor for like Rowan build and stuff. Anyways, let's go do things now. So, where should we start? Well, let me say all the hellos. Hello, everyone. Hello, Gimli. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Steve. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Mr. Jesse. Hello, Yeah. Hello, Supernova. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Sani. Hello, Jonian. Hello, Cookie. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so, first order of business. Where should we start? I guess we should go finish out the current weekend event. Also, thank you for the $2 tip, Tyrion. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Thanks a ton. Let me go finish the faction event. I think we only have to go do 1 run. Maybe 2, but I'm pretty sure we only have to do this 1 and we're good to go. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, Jamie. Welcome, welcome. Alright, what do we need here? We'll get a little bit of mana. Go for our Thrall. Get our Diamantina. Into a second Diamantina. And dead. Yeah, this should be the last floor. Normally around 230 you have enough points to complete out Underspire. Unless it's... Or sorry, not Underspire. Gosh. Underworld. Guys, you know how many times I have mixed the word Underspire and Underworld since we've gotten Underspire? So easy to do. They're both so similar, but also so differently as far as like what the mode is and everything. And as Sani mentioned, if for leave a like, helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Actually, why not the first code right now? Why not? Might as well. I got like such a backlog of codes right now. And assuming I'm getting more in like 1 week, we have so many codes to hand out soon. But there you guys go. I'll start going really crazy with them once we get October's codes. Because just in case we got October's codes a little bit later in the month. But if we get them on time, we have a lot of spare codes this month. So we might have to find some occasions to hand out a ton. You know when would be a really good one? Hopefully we'll have them by then. This weekend, Voltivite weekends. We can hand one out almost every hour we grind. Which we probably will. Not sure how much we'll be streaming it. But pretty much every hour that we do, we could literally hand out a code. Every hour on the hour. If you don't use them, you'll lose them. Oh no, is that what happened to what's her name's codes? I don't know, they've lasted quite a while in the past for me. I think the case with what's her name? With Genki was just because they were like several months old. But none of my codes are longer than a month. I don't know, they used to last like ages back in the day. I mentioned it earlier, but like some of those gem codes that Salty gave us, they lasted for a year and a half. I'm pretty sure they expire a bit differently these days though. But they lasted for a very long time. I have no problem for the code. But hello, Karen Storm. Welcome, welcome. I don't know, how long were Genki's codes that expired the other day? Because so far I haven't seen any of mine ever expire in the history of codes existing over the last like 5-6 years. I've never seen it happen yet. Other than the few that I got from Jetto that were all empty. As far as our own codes, I've never seen any of them expire yet. At any point. Hey, we got mail. Oh, thank you whoever claimed the code for me. Greatly appreciated. And Isabel's not here, so it must be someone else unless she's lurking. So thank you whoever did that. But most of the time, I don't even bother claiming the codes myself anymore. Normally someone else does for me, which is greatly appreciated. That or someone accidentally putting in my invite code. Though I don't think that happens too often. Alright, there we go. Let's see what all of our rewards are. Oh, we gotta go open those Volkies. Well, of course, this is the full amount of rewards that you get for completing out the event, which I think took us like, what, 210 gems? 250? And it's 2 Volkies, a new title, a new portrait, 10 diamonds, about 2,000 souls, 80,000 gold, 500 KF shards, 4 random orbs, and nothing. 7 mythic ingots. Come on, something good? Ooh, a glory. Double glory? Oh, just single glory. I'll take it. Better than if we got nothing there. Okay, that's 151 glories then. Nice. Okay, so next mode. Should we go to Underspire dailies? Actually, what even are our dailies for this? Complete a dungeon run. Well, we're doing that regardless. Yeah, I guess we'll go do our standard dailies. I'll pretty much get both of those done too. Okay, all we have is Imperial. You know, I'll grab the glory too for once. I don't think it's actually our objective too this time around, but might as well. Why not? You know what? I want to go Magnesia this time. Yeah, back to work tomorrow. Oh, your arm's finally gotten good enough to go back to work. Nice. Glad to hear. Did you have to take off for work the entire week then? Because of your arm and other things? That's a little unfortunate. Did you get any paid time off? I have never had a single job ever that has had paid time off. But I do understand that it is a concept that exists. I'm not sure how many jobs really even have that these days. Though I know in some countries it's like mandatory. I'm not sure how it works in the United States. Which is weird because I live in the United States. But I know there are some countries that have like a X amount of like mandatory paid time off. I don't feel like as many jobs in the United States have that because there's no like wide law where it's like, oh, you must have like this much paid time off. I don't believe there is in the United States. Sure doesn't feel like it. And so many, because normally to be able to qualify for it in the United States, I believe you have to work for a certain amount of hours. So a loophole behind that is they'll just make you work less than that amount of hours. Like if it's something like 40 hours, they'll make you work like 39. So whatever like the minimum amount of hours to give you less benefits is generally what they'll do. What do we even need to take here? We'll take the red. I guess we'll take another red. Oh, so you did have pay time off for the whole week. Well, that's good then, at least. Is it me, or is the Vault loop pool flooded with tarot cards? The tarot cards, yeah, they are decently common. I'm not sure if as we get more tarot cards, if they're actually becoming more common or not, in a sense. I'm not exactly sure how the drop table works. And it's one of the few keys in the game that the game doesn't actually tell you what the drop table is for them. Probably because it counts more as like a battle rather than a loot key. So they technically don't have to show the odds, so I really wish they would. But, I don't know, I don't think tarot cards have gotten more common. But there's definitely more of them in the drop table in a sense, but I believe they're all competing for the same percent. So I'm pretty sure as more tarot cards come into the game, the likelihood of rolling them is still the same. It's just the likelihood of rolling each individual tarot card goes down. So it becomes harder to find a specific tarot card. But the actual rate for them, I'm pretty sure, has always been the same. Well, I could be wrong. I have no clue if they ever change it. Hello, Genki! Welcome, welcome. There's our gold bonus. Clear this one out. I think once we clear a dungeon, we should evolve them. Unless we didn't get enough green gems or something. Should be very surprised with Leprechaun. I'm pretty sure exploding those green gems count as taking green gems for that objective. Pretty sure. That's what we want to click on. Yeah, it definitely does. Alright, and then once we finish our dungeon run, boom. We'll have our XP booster, which we might run separately today, actually. Oh, top 3? Oh, it's time to play Guess That Door. Ooh. You know what? We'll hand out an extra code if we can guess the door. Let's see. Start a poll. Let's play. It's been a little while since we played. I think it's the first time all week. Guess that door. Your favorite game show of Guess That Door. Is it 4, 5, or 6? Let's see. Alright, and whatever the results are in about a minute, we'll go do. That's a good water break. I always grab a water bottle every single stream. And probably half the streams you never even see me drink it because I forget it's there. But nearly every single stream, unless I forget, I grab a water bottle. And I'm pretty sure only a third of every stream I ever do, I actually drink it. Like, after the fact I drank it, but sometimes during the entire stream I forget it exists. Actually, it's really hot in here today for some reason. Not sure why. The weather's been... you know what? It's probably because the rain was messing with the temperature thingy for the AC. But don't I open them per battle? More chance for a perfect run? Would it? If you open them per battle, it would be easier because you wouldn't trigger more traps. But our odds of getting a perfect run would still be the same. It would just make it easier if we accidentally hit a trap. Because let's say I hit a trap right now. The trap would apply to all my battles. Whereas if I did these 2 battles right now, they would be applied with no traps. So the battles would be easier, but our actual chance of getting a perfect would still be the same regardless of if we did them now or after. But yes, if we did them right now, we would... well, I guess we could. Why not? But yeah, if we do them right now, we don't have to deal with the trap effect. So if we were to hit a trap, it wouldn't matter, because these 2 battles would not have the trap active. But our actual chance of hitting the correct room would not change by doing these now. But it would make it so we don't have to deal with the trap mechanic, whatever it might be if we do hit one. Yeah, we'll go do them real quick, why not? And then whatever the poll's at, we'll go do. Ah, there's our other objective. Nice. You got a perfect run today? Nice. Hopefully we both get a perfect run. We're gonna need that Dragonite for next patch, probably. Like 1 or 2 patches from now, probably. Hasn't been confirmed, but it's very absurdly likely at this point. I don't see why it wouldn't be. But, you know, the next patch will use Dragonite or one of the next 2 patches. Very, very, very likely. Honestly, I almost feel like buying Dragonite again, but until we 100% have confirmed that it is, I don't quite want to do it yet. What's the poll at? Looks like we got a lot of votes for 6, which means we should go for 4. Oh no, why is it always the opposite that gets it? We'll go for 6. We'll do the 6. I'm feeling 4 though. Oh, wow. Good job, everyone. Extra code. Good thing I didn't feel like 4 today. Let's see. I still felt 4, though. But here you guys go. Okay, we'll hand out another one later, but there's one right now, or second one. Enjoy. Nice. There we go. Well, Genki, I also got a perfect dungeon today, thanks to chat and the people who voted for 6. But there we go. Nice. That's another 120 Dragonite for the next patch, or whenever they do something with it. We're definitely going to need it, because we're going to need literal thousands of this stuff when the patch rolls around. Like, the amount we have right now is probably like the 4th of the amount we actually need. So we still need a lot more Dragonite. I feel like after the next Dragonite update, they're not going to update Dragonite for like 3 years, though. Like, they're going to do it very soon within the next patch or two, and then after that, they're probably going to forget the mechanic even exists. There we go, 120 free Dragonite. Which is technically 600 gems worth of Dragonite if you were to mass buy that one. Yeah, there we go, nice. Yeah, we don't even need to click the other ones. We actually got a true perfect. This looks like a trap room, but this actually is the benefit room. And there we go. Alright, nice. How much Dragonite are we totaling right now these days? We are currently at a total of 4,614 Dragonite. We will likely need over 10,000. Because if it's anything like how it was for Diamantina, you will need to get 6 individual dragons, which even if you get perfect luck will cost 3,000. And realistically, it will cost like 10,000 plus. Then you need to go craft the final thing, which will be 1,000. And then you have to do the like triple weapon thing, which I'm not sure if it's going to be exactly set up like that, but if it is, that was another 2,000. So that's 3,000 just for all of the peripherals. And bare minimum, 3,000 for the 6 colored dragons. But realistically, it's going to cost like 10,000. So that means 14,000 total. No, 13,000 total, roughly. Because you'll need 1,000 for the final thing. Actually, we could show it based on Diamantina. Because if they set it up like almost the exact same way that this one was, which hopefully has a little bit better quality of life than that. But if they set it up the exact same way the other one does, you need 1,000 for the big dragon at the end. You then need 2,000 for the 3 pieces that form it. 2 for these little individual thingies and that. So that's 3,000 there. And then you have to RNG the colored eggs, or whatever they do for that. Also, they better not share the same eggs. Oh, could you imagine? If they turn an awful system into even more awful system. But yeah, it wouldn't be Gem Dragon. They would have another egg here if they were to add another egg system. They better not add the egg system again. With how much feedback they gotten on how horrible it was, they sure better not do it again. Anyways. Alright, hopefully it'll be a little bit of a better system. Who knows? Maybe you just craft them from Soulforge. What if they double the price? I know, right? That would hurt. So hello, Calamar. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, hopefully they wouldn't do such a thing. You never know. I don't know. We'll find out next patch or 2 patches from now. I'm pretty sure it's next patch, but sometime soon. Anyways, alright, what's next? We still have Underspire. Still gotta use our 15-minute XP daily. But beyond that, I think that's actually everything for the week already. Nice. Oh wait, what about raids? Yeah, we finished that ages ago, didn't we? Thanks to Guild. Are we in dead last? Almost. Not quite. Also, we still need 1 person for the Guild if anyone wants to join. 2 million plus gold per week if you are on the PC mobile version of the game. We do have 1 space remaining still, which we definitely need to fill before next Guild War. I feel like every Guild War the last couple of months, we've been missing 1 person one way or another. Let's see. What team do you use for the pure faction of Silver Necropolis? You mostly spam the Legend. I believe it's triple Legend with 1 tank, or 4 Legends. I think it's triple Legend, 1 tank. Isn't that the place where you get that really good brown-purple tank? Yeah, it is. It's Bone Golem with 3 Vanyas, or 2 Bone Golems with 2 Vanyas. Because this isn't consistent enough. That's okay, but you generally don't use it. This one was useless, the new guy we got. So yeah, you either use 1 or 2 Bone Golems with 2 or 3 Vanyas, depending on how many Bone Golems you go. As long as you have 1 Bola Golem and 2 Vanyas going into the final fight, you should be fine. The main thing you do is just keep spamming Bone Golem until you keep gaining all your bulk, because you gain attack and armor. Attack to kill them, armor to not die. Has 50% reduction. So 1 tends to be tanky enough, but sometimes it dies, so having 2 can be nice. And then Vanya just keeps chipping them down until you win. That's pretty much the whole plan. Keep your Bone Golem alive till the end, and just keep chipping them with Vanya until you win. Or alternatively, get so much damage on your Bone Golem that you just win off of that. Alright, speaking of Underworld, let's go do some Underspire. So we are currently in the final section, in a path that we can't possibly make a wrong turn yet. So let's go see what our first possible wrong turn is. Oh yeah, I kind of want to go change my team. I'm starting to hate this Piskia team. Its consistency has just gone down so much when it doesn't get a Devour. And I'm concerned that it's going to do so bad with a non-Devour fight that we're actually going to lose. We haven't lost a fight yet. But it's getting really close to losing some of its fights when it doesn't get a Devour after like 5 casts. Decent point this battle right here. Thank you, there we go. Once it does get a Devour, it's pretty nice. The problem is the situations when it doesn't get one are very scary. And it happens more often than you would think. Do we have alignment here? No. Is it still worth casting? No. So let's take a brown. How about now? No. How about now? Can we cascade any of that? No. Let's go for Devour. Nice, actually landed it. Get our skull. And that's match. Should have some alignment somewheres, right? Nope. Is it worth cascading into anything? No, we can't get anywheres. You know, I'm just gonna go for the skull. He's gonna be entangled anyways. Can't do much. Really? All of this mess and we still can't do anything? Oh, yes, we can. We can do that. And then, boom. There we go. Nice. All right, we finally are about to get our first decision. We will hopefully make the right one. Yeah, no loss of Piskia. Nice. Yeah, we might just run Piskia all the way. My biggest concern is if it just doesn't get Devour. But as long as it does, it's going to still be really good. This needs to not fail us. There we go. Like, as long as it does that at the beginning of every fight, we'll be golden. Really? 2 HP? That's not ideal. I really don't want to have to do this on blue, but I'm about to do this on blue. I'm gonna go for the free skull. Then we go for the alignment. And then we just whack them. And that's match. Alright, we don't need to go that way. We do need to go this way, though. Wait, it's giving us a straight path so far. We don't even need to make any decisions. I think it's because we're so close to the wall. Which might actually be helpful for once for us. Oh, I'll try for brown from Sky. Didn't get it. Can we try again? No. Gosh, I don't have, like, any cascades here. I could try for brown from Sky still. 2 different locations. Still missed them both. Alright, I'll take a burn. I'll take brown. Take a free red. Come on, Piskia. You're almost at full mana. Taking green to yellow. Do we really care about that? That does allow us to cast the other thing. It does not give him skull yet. So we'll go for that. Take a red. Would love if you surge so we can actually have full mana. Thank you. Alright, Devour, go. Ooh, do we go for our skull alignment first? I know it does less damage. Oh, it's not an extra turn currently right now. I can't. Ooh, no Devour. Not what you want to see? I set this back a little. Alright, let me take this. See what he does. If he doesn't give us alignment, I'm just going to go for it then. The only problem with that is we leave so many skulls on the board that he can poke us with now. You know what? We're going to use them then. Nice. We can work with that. Take that over. Take that over. Nothing we can move over there. Take a red. Try for it again. Nice. We can work with that for sure. There we go. Hey, our daily gem's coming in. Hey, there's the door. They literally just handed us the door. I'll take it. Kind of need that after this week. You're still hunting for the blue dragon? Oh, gosh. Yeah, we went like 4 times over drop rate. It was kind of insane. Not sure if... we were definitely on the unluckier side of like all the initial people who went for it. Like out of everyone who was spending max resources per day, I think we were one of the unluckiest. Like the odds that we should have had it were like 99% by the time the number we got to. It was 98 or 99% chance we should have already had it with how much we went over odds. Okay, we'll take that one over, take that one over. Get our Devour. Oh, or no Devour. At least I got one already, so we don't have to worry about it too much. We do have alignment, so might as well start tearing apart everything. Take a poke, take a writhing staff, take a poke. I could probably just kill it outright right here, even if we can't. It's entangled, so we can't do much back. Also, thank you, Cynical, for the $2 tip. Hope everything's been going well on your side. Okay, so we have 2 paths. One of them is correct, one of them is wrong. Let's go down. I'm feeling down. I just realized Lester's not here. He would make some kind of comment about us saying down. Okay, we'll take our blue. I'm like just expecting it in chat, and then it's like, oh, he's not here. Let's see. We'll take the red, I guess. Can I do anything with green? Alright, well, we can, but I mean, is there any other color other than green that we could do this to? I'm just gonna take some mana then. Because I don't want to interrupt all the greens that we have. Because I need to keep them on the board so Piskia has extra turn chance to be higher. We'll go for it again. Nice, double devour, exactly what you want to see. Come on, can we get the quad? Oh no. Alright, we'll go Writhing Staff. And then hopefully we have alignment on this. Actually, I probably should have done that the other way around. Would have made a lot more sense, but well. There we go. Let's keep going down this path. We see a double diverging path. I feel like it's early enough that this is probably fine. If this was a bit deeper, I would think this is a double dead end, but I do believe this might actually be a path due to how few paths we actually have connecting to everything. Alright, Piskia, is it worth going for you now? Yes, it is, based on the fact that you just landed Devour. Oh, I thought that was extra turn. Whoops, that's not good. You gotta be careful. We don't have freeze to go with our skulls. So if he's not entangled, he just hits us with like 1,000 skulls. Let's see. What do we need here? I'll take a brown into a brown. Oh, didn't get sky brown. Nope. See if we can get our last little bit of mana. Ideally get our last little Piskia in there. As I feed him all the manas in existence. But there we go. Devour, go. Nice. Exactly what we want to see. That's hello, Bill. Welcome, welcome. Alright. What path do we want? I hate them both. I hate them both equally. But we're gonna go this way. Also, I need more battles. Give me some more battles. We haven't bought any torches yet today. Alright, let's go this way. We can't possibly take every relay incorrectly. Some path eventually has to lead to the boss room. Though we haven't taken a wrong path yet. Or we don't know if we have yet. Who knows, we might have. And we don't know until we go a little bit more forward. Nice, instant devour. Wow, why is this thing actually being good all of a sudden? We were going like 5-6 casts, no devour, and now it's doing it like every cast. Almost every cast. Look at that, double devour as well. Ooh. Oh, no, this is going to be dead end, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I still check. This is currently 4 off. It could be double in any direction. Though there's also a chance this is double dead end. Well, we'll find out within one fight, at least. We don't have to go that far to figure it out. Alright, Piskia's operational. Love to see it. Devour instantly. Also love to see it. Do we have alignment? We do. And we're not only webbed, which honestly, that doesn't do anything to Piskia. Piskia doesn't care about web at all. It's the same troop with and without web. Alright, wait, it just killed itself out with its own damage. I was wondering how it died for a second, but that's that one troop that damaged itself when it does its cast and gives barrier and all that. That's funny. I'll take it. No, it is double dead ends! Okay, let's go the other way. Hopefully this one's not dead ends. Hello, Logic Slayer! Welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Lester! Welcome, welcome. Alright, what do we need here? Take a brown. Get our green. Get our mana. Get a Piskia. Oh, that is such a bad Piskia board. That is a horrible Piskia board. I still want to click it, though. Ooh, oh. We could lose this. Okay, take that, take that. Be very careful with skulls. Any skulls we see we have to take. Oh, but then we get silenced! Oh, no! Oh, this is actually a really annoying fight for first slot Piskia. How do we work around this? I guess we just get him up, and then the second we're cleansed, we get full mana. Yeah, it's gonna be a little annoying, isn't it? Okay, we'll take that over. We'll do a thing. Gargoyle being up is not good. I don't have any cleanse either. Let's take a red. Just trying to stall a turn here. Okay, he does not die yet, though he's very close. Oh no, but that re-silences us, though. We have to take the thing so he doesn't grab it. That's kind of bad. Well, we have our thing ready. I just need you to get cleansed and then immediately devour. Can you do that for us? Well, first you have to cleanse. First you have to cleanse. I want to risk it. Okay, good. He didn't get a skull there. Ooh, he does have his ability. And he did get a skull. No! Alright, do we have alignment? We're actually going to lose this fight. Alright, we'll go for that. Let's see. It's a lot of damage. Can we do even more? No, we don't have a lime in here. I'll stick a skull. I think we still win. All we need to do is just cast Writhing Staff at this point. We should be in a pretty good position. The biggest issue with how I have it all ordered, though... Oh, wait! Okay, never mind. He's going to be entangled. That's fine. Even if he didn't, we're actually perfectly fine here. So we'll take that. Because we can't be re-silenced now. That was only on the first unit there. Alright, now we go for Writhing Staff, and it won't matter because he's going to be entangled. Unless we overkill him. Alright, now it's going to matter. But it won't matter because then I just re-entangle again. Yeah, Writhing Staff is such a good weapon. Very solid weapon. Compared to books, it looks like nothing. But it's not dependent on your enemy team. Oh, you know what? Maybe we will get the sandwich over here. Remember earlier I was like, oh, this one will be the sandwich? But then it went all the way over there and then it wasn't. Maybe this one was the one that was actually meant to be the sandwich. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be. It could be right there, next to the other one. Oh, we'll give it a shot. Hopefully it'll dead end within one battle if it's not the way. Who knows? Maybe it's just the way. Alright, what do we need? What do we need? We'll take ourselves a... How do I want to do this? I hate how all this is angled. We'll stick a blue over there. Alright, we'll take the blue. It has a boost ratio from green to blue. Oh, wait. Does it really? I have never noticed that. Yeah, it does have a 1-to-1 boost ratio. Destroy all gems. Create blue gems equal to the number of green gems destroyed. Wait, no, does it? I'm pretty sure that 1-to-1 boost ratio just implies how many blue gems it creates, not its devour rate going up. I'm pretty sure. Because I feel like it'd be devouring way more if it was gaining boost ratio from every green converted. I'm pretty sure that's just the boost ratio for how many blues it creates. For the 1-to-1 ratio of how many blues it does based on green. Do we have alignment? I sure feel like we should, but we don't. Is it still worth going for? We get double cascade over there. No, we'll stall. How about now? We do have extra turns, so might as well. Try to get our mana out of it. Somehow did not get our mana out of it. Come on, devour. Nice. Okay, we won. It's over. That's all we needed. Take a skull preemptively. Oh, I should have taken those yellows first. What am I doing? Do we have alignment? No. How about now? Yes. And then we Writhing Staff it. And then we poke it a few more times. We're good to go. Also, can you please stop hitting our Piskia, though it's not really going to matter. But I kind of need his higher damage output. We can keep him alive. Who knows, maybe Devour as well. Nice. There we go. Love to see it. Oh, this could be it. Oh, this could be the merchant, isn't it? We're about to get merchanted again. Why do I feel like this is the merchant? 100%. Oh no. We're so good at finding the merchant. I'm not sure what it is the last 2 weeks. Or 3 weeks. Or whenever they made that change. Or whenever we made our change to how we go about it. But we have been hitting the merchant with such high accuracy as the first find we get lately. Like nearly every single time. This is the first thing we find. Alright, I'll take that one over. Get that Devour down. Oh, I just realized half his team's immune. Not gonna stop me from trying, though. That will be no deterrent on me trying to devour him. But yeah, we do have half the odds we would normally have. And we got it. There we go. Oh, we do have alignment. Oh, we do have Death Mark on, like, everything on our team, though. Gotta be really careful. As long as Piscio doesn't go down, we should be fine, though. We have a 50-50 on if it does want to devour. No, it hit the one with immune! That would have been a kill. But it hit the one that had immune to devour. Well, Piscio is useless now, well, other than for its base damage. Oh, don't die on us. Don't die on us. Come on, Death Mark, don't kill it. Ooh, this is really sketchy. Do I cast Piscia just to clear the board? I think I do, but it's blocking my mana, so you know what, we don't. Okay, Piskia has gotten cleansed. That's huge. All I need now is Writhing Staff so we can go poke it and so we can go win. We should be good to go. Yeah, we'll take that purple. Why not? Ooh, that's too much mana. That's a double death mark and a skull. Ooh. Alright, we'll take our blue. Come on, Writhing Staff. Okay, good. Hero did not die. We did not get any skulls. It did not die to death mark, though, and there we go. What a weird fight. Boss room? Boss room! Hey, look, it was a sandwich after all. I was just wrong on where it would happen. Because I thought this would be part of the sandwich, but then it started going too far up and became a merchant. But nope, the sandwich was over here all along. We got the triple boss room sandwich. Still happened by the end. Oh yeah, I forgot. Before I forget, I almost forgot. We need to go get the whole reason why we do this in the first place. Let me go double our loot. Let's go grab our lantern. I almost forgot to go do it. Oh, and you know what? We have exact torches too. Look at that. We only have to spend 50. So let's do some math real quick. All right, math time. How much did we spend on this Underspire? I think it was 1,350. Let's do some math. 2 days, I went max 600. So that means, or 300 each for 600. So 2 days, 600 there. The other 4 days were 150. So 150, 600, 1,200. And then we did 50 today. So 1,250. That's not too bad. Unless I'm forgetting of one day that we spent more. Otherwise, it's a 1,250 week. Which, overall, isn't that bad. Alright, should I make this team safer for this final fight? Nah, we'll be fine. Looking at that team gives me all the confidence that we won't need to change anything. You know what? Just to make it a little bit safe, I'll move Crystal up by 1. How about that? There we go. I'll move Crystal to a slightly tankier position. So it can keep getting brown value and Writhing Staff can do its thing. Alright, I don't think I need to change anything else. This is for double golds. Let's go get it. Yeah, I know. We went 126 rooms. I'm not sure what happened. We like full scouted 3 floors. Not sure what happened there, but I'm pretty sure this is our worst performance ever. Even the very first week of Underspire, we did better than this week. This is how bad we did this week. Wow, that battle went so smooth. Why can't Piskia always do that? You know how much we'd use Piskia if that was its default option? And there we go, we got our double gold. Alright, and let's go claim the final fight. Against Diamantina. I just realized this team doesn't have a good way to kill Diamantina. Well, other than Piskia getting lucky. Well, let's just hope Piskia gets lucky. Biggest issue is that's a lot of damage if it doesn't, though. I almost want to carry Web just to deal with that. We're just going to go for it and hope it doesn't backfire. Worst comes to worst, we have to spend 100 gems. Let's hope not. Oh, wait, we have Submerge. What am I talking about? I almost forgot. Aha, the power of Submerge. Useful for mechanic for once. We're actually going to get a lot of Submerge value for once. I completely forgot about that. We just submerge the whole team and nothing dies. Perfect. Do we have alignment here? I would sure feel like we would. We somehow do not. We somehow still do not. Still going for it. That's so much value. And we go for our Piskia. Assuming it's still alive. Nice, another Devour. Unfortunately, not the one we need killed. You know what? I have confidence. Even though we can kill it with a skull right now. Come on, Devour. Yeah! Look at that 1,000 HP. There we go. We have devoured it. Hey, we get some Dragonite for it, too. And there we go. That is Underspire completed. In 128 rooms. Ouch. But there we go. It has been done. Okay, let's go ahead and another code. And now let's go and I guess just use the 15-minute XP booster then. Because I believe we have finished all the weeklies. I believe that is everything. Nice. Alright. Well, that's every objective then. And there's a redeem code we just handed out earlier, as well as what's in the code right there. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. Use on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code is in the settings menu, whatever game says right over there. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Copy paste random numbers there, starting with YW. And give same loot as always, the thing we just claimed. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. Anyways, yeah, I guess we'll just end it out with some chill Dust Level then. Just go to like Wild Plains or something. Do the battle once just to make sure we have it set. And yeah, we'll use our 15-minute thingy, as I believe that's the only last thing we have. Every other weekly and daily objective has been completed. What platform to watch Taskmaster on? I just watched it on YouTube. It's actually free on YouTube on the YouTube channel, so I just watched it there. But yeah, I've almost finished. I just finished season 15, and as far as what's on YouTube, it's only up to 16. So I'm pretty much all caught up. In like a couple days, I would have watched the entirety of their series then. Or not all in a couple days, but you know what I mean. In a couple days from now, I would have watched all of it by now. But I just watched it on their YouTube. on the channel of Taskmaster. Because they have everything up on their YouTube, as well as some behind-the-scene things and a couple things like that here and there. What am I doing? Oh yeah, we're doing our XP booster. You know what? We'll even get a timer for it for once. They almost never bring up a timer for the XP boosters. Mostly because it doesn't matter as much as a Vault Events Palooza. But, you know, we'll bring out the shiny timer for it. Put that over there. This one matters a lot less that you end at the exact amount of time. Just to keep track of it a little bit better here. If I'll ever want to load. There it is. Is it going to tell me it wants to update? Yeah. Why does this thing get updated like every 5 seconds? I have actually updated it a couple of times recently. And literally the next time I use it after I've updated it, it's already like, hey, do you want the next update? Like, it has to get updated like almost every week or something. It's insane. Anyways, that does make sense. It's like the main timer I think used for speedrunning. I just happen to use it as a timer. But I believe it's like the official one that like all speedruns used for the most part. So it's probably why it gets updated like every other week. Anyways, let's go. Click collect. And now we're on the 15-minute timer. Yeah, let's run this level for it. And actually maximize the XP for once. I feel like we haven't been doing this lately. Normally I've just been throwing it with everything else and just claiming it for like half value. This will be one of the few times lately that we go for full value on it. I do personally feel like I like combining it with other things just so it doesn't waste time. But, you know, if we have some spare time on a given day, might as well run it for its full value. Get every little bit from it. If anyone has any questions or anything you want me to ask, now would be a great time as well. Since I could very easily look at chat and not be distracted. Oh yeah, no problem, Karen Storm. Greatly, I was going to say greatly appreciate it. No problem for the good. Let's see. Do I have a favorite episode? Ooh, that's a hard one. There's a lot of really good moments. I'm not sure of an entire episode that I know is my absolute favorite, though. Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure what my favorite episode or favorite season has been. That's a really, really good question. Because honestly, I don't know. There's a lot of really good moments. But I can't think of like a single episode or season that stands out compared to the others. As far as like the absolute best one. I don't know, I would just say go through it through order. Just go through it from beginning to end. Yeah, I'm not sure what my favorite episode or season was from it then. I never really thought about it. Can you pronounce Piscia? Piscia. Yeah, Piscia. I always say it incorrectly. I say it as Piscia. Almost like a pistachio, but Piscia. I'm not sure what the similarity is there. Not sure where I was going with that. Oh no, they both start with P. Can I say it like Piscia? Yeah, isn't it like Pisces? Like how you're supposed to say the thing? I'm pretty sure it's Pisces. And the thing is called Piscia. Because it's based on Pisces. But I always say Piscia. I'm not sure why. It's just the way my brain processes that combination of letters. Luckily we don't use them too often though. Oh no, it's a really good bad troop. I mean, it's a really good... Wait, it's a really... No, it's neither of those two things. It's a really luck-based good troop. Like, I'm pretty sure I even put it in, like, low S tier last tier list, didn't I? Which is where it belongs. I just hate using it. It's too luck-based. But when it goes correctly, like that one final fight, or second to last fight we had, where it was like devour, 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 skull, win. You have 200k points in the raid, no losses? Nice. Yeah, we've just been going bare minimum for raids and evasions lately. The only guild-related event I've been going a little bit deeper in is Tower of Doom lately, just to help out the guild. And I think that's it, as far as like week-long wide guild events. Mostly just Tower of Doom. But if everyone in the guild is bare minimum, it gets all objectives done for every mode. Like the tier 3, tier 4 area for every weekly event. I said the thing. I said hello, Defiant, if I didn't already say hi earlier. Welcome, welcome. Answered your question, but didn't say hi. But welcome. You watch one? It was the one where they get blindfolded and had to stack cans, roll a huge duck, and tie themselves together. I'm trying to remember which episode it is. Isn't that from season 1? I think. They have a lot of duck tasks, that's for sure. They sure love random ducks. Spoilers. I don't know. I don't think you could really spoil that show. Like, even if you say, like, who the winner is at any given season, like, it's the actual moments of the show that make the show. Like, the format of the show is really good. Like, who ultimately wins in the end and everything else, or who even's, like, playing barely even matters. It's just the format of the show that works really, really well. Regardless of any of the other contexts. And each one, it kind of works as its own isolated thing, too. Like, you can just watch any of them completely out of order and it would still make sense. Which actually is probably one of the reasons why it works so well for TV, too. Because generally, if you're watching something randomly on TV, you know, you'd probably be watching it out of order. So kind of like Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, stuff like those. Like, obviously, you don't have to watch them in order to have any inclination as to what on earth is happening. And Taskmaster Watch actually set up pretty similar. Even though they have seasons where, you know, it's like structured into like 10 episode thingies. But otherwise, you can pretty much do it in any order. It barely matters. The same person who made Taskmaster also made Big Brother. Interesting. I've never seen Big Brother. Might need to look it up because honestly, I'm almost done with Taskmaster. I'm running out of episodes. I'm down to 10 left unless they release some more soon. The good old relaxing Dust Devil. I actually really like this team. It was really sad to see it go. It's kind of funny because when this channel was first made, like when we started posting Gems of War videos every single week, the very first episode, or the very first video we ever covered, was actually the exact day that Dust Devil got nerfed. And then like 5 years later, they brought it back with this team. It's been around for a couple years now. But the exact day we started this channel was the exact day Dust Devil got nerfed. It was really sad. Because originally Dust Devil, what his ability did is he had like a few base damage and then the rest of his damage was based on his magic. So he was hitting like 20 something at the time. Obviously these days that'd be like almost 40, 50 something. But magic was way lower back then. But, you know, he was hitting like 20 something per cast. And you can see how that would kind of be a little broken. And then they brought it back with this. And I think the main reason they've never nerfed this is because it requires 2 to 3 mythics. Whereas the previous version was just, you just run the rare and you win. Whereas now you need to run the rare with a couple mythics and then you win. The premise of the team is still the same, but the structure of what you need to make it work is a lot more expensive than what it was. Which honestly I feel like is the main reason they've never nerfed this too. Just because you need 2 or 3 Iron Hawks. And that's a lot of gem sync and event key sync and potentially even gem or money sync for people that might want to try to get 2 or 3. But naturally over time you can get 2 or 3 within like probably your first year of playing. without rushing it. But, you know, some people want to rush it because it's really good, which makes sense. Actually, Tyrion, how long? I'm not sure if he's still here. But how long did it take you on your new account to get double Iron Hawk bees? Wasn't that like one of your main goals initially? Was it like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months? Because I know you were rushing it, and honestly, that's pretty much the meta for Gems of War. Like the last couple years, like if you were to make a new account, first priority is get like 2 Iron Hawks. It's like the very first thing you do, which is at least a couple month whole issue. Like it's like a whole couple month grind because you need all the diamonds for it and everything else. Potentially a bunch of event keys for when a Donna event rolls around. And also you need a Donna event to roll around. Well, you don't need it, but you'd either need that or just all forged diamonds. Unless you're just going to random RNG it from a key, which is very unlikely. Though technically possible. Sounds like a show, minute to win it. That kind of rhymes too. Write that down, write that down. Oh no, that sounds like a show that should already exist. Minute to win it. There's no way something like that has not existed at some point. It sounds too catchy to not be a thing. Yeah, we'll get the Anus, why not? Hey, an upgrade. Minute to Win It was a show? Okay, that's why it sounds so familiar. I was gonna say, that's too catchy to not have already been done. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, what are you doing surviving? Oh, he's saying that the show sounds like Minute to Win It? Interesting. I'm not sure what Minute to Win It is, but based on what that premise would probably be, yeah, I would say it's about the same. But quite a few Taskmaster tasks go way longer than a minute. Like, most of them are structured to be like 5 to 15 minutes long. Like, obviously, it's condensed down to, like, minutes as far as what you're watching. As far as each one, their actual task, it normally takes them, like, what, 3 to 15-ish minutes? Sometimes longer, sometimes shorter. I guess it's like a longer form of a minute. Minute, quarter of an hour, same difference. It's just a very long minute. The final 2.5 minutes of our XP. Honestly, I really love this XP daily because it makes me actually want to XP grind. Because normally I would never go out of my way to XP grind. It just felt like a waste of time a lot of times. But you know, if you're going to incentivize me 15 minutes a day to double my XP for doing so, yeah, we'll do it for 15 minutes each day. Or most days anyways, or just combine it with some of the other things we don't feel like running on a given day. Because I feel like that was something I slacked on over the years, which is why our XP rate has just been, like, staggering. But, you know, this actually gives us incentive to do so. And honestly, since this update, we'll probably make more in just, like, 4 months with how much XP we'll get than, like, the other 8 months of the year. Which you would kind of think so because of the double. But it's also because we're just actually XP farming now, instead of not XP farming. Minute to Win It is an international game show franchise where contestants take part in a series of 60-second challenges that use objectives, or objects. Objects. I lost my place. Somewhere in there is words. franchise where contestants take 60-second challenges to use objects that are commonly available around the house. The first version of Minute to Win It. Win It to air was American primetime game show, which premiered on NBC on March 14th, 2010. Interesting. Why have I not heard of that then? Because that was back when I actually still would watch TV. Because that was still like late or early high school years. Interesting. It does sound familiar, but I don't think I've ever heard of it at the time. And it ran till 2020 with host Guy Fieri. Wait, Guy Fieri hosted it? Wait, what? Isn't that the guy who goes around and is like an amateur Chef Ramsay now? Isn't that guy who has like that one flavor show? Or whatever it is, where he goes around America and does a bunch of food stuff. He's basically like the budget Gordon Ramsay now. Essentially. But isn't that Guy Fieri? Or is that a different guy? Pretty sure that's Guy Fieri. Diner Dives and Dives or something like that. Yeah, something like that. I forget what the show was called. I'm pretty sure he's done a couple things by now. But I never knew he did Minute to Win It. Interesting. Hey, redeem code. Thank you, whoever keeps claiming it for us. I assume it's Tyrion, but whoever it is, thank you. And there we go. Anyways, we handed out 3 codes. We have completed out every last objective. I think we're good to go. Any other questions, anyone? Any other anythings? Otherwise, tomorrow night, we will be finishing campaign 10. Of course, we already did the Mythic. Maybe we'll cover a video on him. I'm not sure. He's pretty bad, but I don't know. We tend to cover most of them. Regardless, we'll cover a video on the weekly stuff, of course. All the weekly objectives, all the weekly everythings. Most notable thing next week, of course, being Vault Weekend. Let's see. Guy Fieri is the fastest chef alive. Wait, what was your question? Can I say Pycia again? What, Pycia? Oh wait, it was roughly 2 to 6 or 6 to 7 months. 0 from 1,000 event keys on... Oh, this was how long it took you to get to Iron Hawks. But it was roughly 6 or 7 months. 0 from 1,000 event keys on Adana. No random drops. Spent 1k shards on Kirandera, and forced me to spend 15 to 20 bucks to get 2 Iron Hawks. Oh yeah, I remember that. You ended up mentioning that because you need those last little bit of diamonds, so you spend a little bit of money for it. Honestly, I do feel like that's worth it if you're going to do it for something like that. But anyways, guys, I will catch you guys later. Bill dropping more Guy Fieri info from Google or wherever he's getting it. But I haven't seen too much of his stuff. I've seen a couple things of Gordon Ramsay related stuff, but I haven't seen much of what Guy Fieri has produced. But he honestly went down like pretty much the same route of what Gordon Ramsay did, where they just host a billion different shows. And they both kind of just went down that route. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Have a wonderful week. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. Aside from that, yeah, we'll have a video going up over all the weekly stuff. Hopefully we'll get it out early, and we'll go from there. Enjoy your week. Catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.